Hi, I'm Candy from candycooper.com, and in this video I'm going to show you some of the different materials that you can string beads onto to make great jewelry. Let's get going. Alright, when it comes to stringing beads, the really important thing is the stringing material, because that's the foundation of your piece. And that's going to depend on a few different factors, from like what beads you're using. Are you using stone or acrylic? And what you want it to do. Like, do you want it to be stretchy? Do you want it to be rigid? Do you want it to have some drape and flexibility? So that's what I want to talk to you about now, is basic stringing material. For the first piece, let's talk about a simple stretch bracelet. I like to use elasticity in 1 millimeter diameter. My package is well loved. You can see the one is worn off, but I like 1 millimeter because that's strong. Before you string your beads, you want to actually pre-stretch your elasticity. And that's going to get rid of all that wiggle room. And then you're going to go ahead and string your beads. I'm using just some basic mix. I've got some ceramic, glass. These are Jesse James beads. They're really fun. And it looks like I've gone ahead and made one knot. And actually, if you look at the back of the elasticity packaging, it shows you how to do this knot. I sometimes do that, and sometimes I just knot it like I'm knotting my shoelaces, okay? You got to find what works for you. Either will hold. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give it one tug, and then I'm going to do it again and really give it a snug pull. And then you want to check it and make sure that it's not slipping, okay? And then all we're going to do, you guys, is take a little bit of E6000. If you have some nail polish, like clear nail polish laying around, you can use that too. And we're just going to put this over the knot, just like a little dot. It would be great if I had a toothpick laying here, but I don't. And just let that kind of set up. And it's okay if your pieces kind of just sit up there. And then you're going to let that set up for a while until your glue dries. Come back, test it, stretch it apart, make sure everything's holding well. And then, let's pretend like I did that. You're going to trim it. Leave a teeny tiny tail. Don't trim it flush with your knot, because it can wiggle loose and then you've got beads all over the dance floor. So don't do that. Trim your ends, and then it's ready to wear. It's a cute little stylish piece. Get your girlfriends together and you can make a bunch of these. I love these. Really cute. Okay, so when you go to the store, you're going to find all different kinds of beading wire. It's going to come in a bunch of different colors. I've got some satin silver here. I use Beadalon. It comes in different diameters. And the important thing to take into consideration is, like, what kind of beads am I using here? These are stone beads, which is what I used in this necklace here, this like green stone necklace. These are really heavy. And stone beads oftentimes have really abrasive like edges on them. So if you're doing something that's heavy or has an abrasive edge to it, you want to go with a little bit thicker diameter. So look for something like a 0.024 diameter, and I'm using a 49 strand. This 49 strand is all I use. You'll find beading wire in 19 strand, 7 strand. I always use 49 strand because that means that there's 49 teeny tiny wires twisted up here. And that's going to make my piece more flexible and stronger. It's a little more expensive, but you're hand making it, so use quality whenever you can. Here's the second part about stringing beads. Okay, I'm stringing these beads just kind of in a random pattern. And one of the questions oftentimes that I get is that I've strung my beads, but there's no flexibility in the wire. What am I doing wrong? The reason it's not working is because you probably, and then they'll tell me it's 20 gauge or something like that. And the reason is you're using a hard wire. And you want to make sure it looks pretty similar. It's all on spools, it's metal looking, you know, this one is metal, but hard wire is going to be more rigid. Excuse me. So when you string your beads, this is a little thick, but you get the idea. There's going to be no drape in this necklace. See how those stay? Whereas like this piece, there's some flexibility and it's going to go around your neck. This kind of hard wire is more commonly found in wire wrapping, like in this geode pendant. okay? So make sure you watch out for this. You want to go with bead stringing wire, okay, versus this artistic wire that comes in all different gauges. If you're stringing more like decorative beads like these have a little bit heavier weight, so you could use a 0.024 diameter, or you can switch down to like a 0.018 or a 0.015 even. Sometimes if I only have 0.015, I'll double it up. You can do that too. So really, that's the basics of stringing beads and the kinds of things that you want to watch for when you pick your stringing material. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop us a line in the comments and let us know what you thought, and give us a thumbs up if you liked it. And definitely subscribe to this channel. Until next time.